Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. For quite some days now, Mudavadi comes out as the thorn in the flesh for the handshake team. So in this video right now, I want us to have a look at 5 reasons why I believe Mudavadi will not only lose the presidency, but will also lose the Mulebe vote if he runs against Raila Odinga next year. That's our analysis and discussion today. So if in case you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you, God bless you. The first reason, Mudavadi will be seen as a spoiler for Raila's accession to the presidency. You know, as things stand today, we have Raila Odinga on one side and we have William Ruto on one side. Those are the top presidential candidates as far as next year is concerned. And from the look of things, ladies and gentlemen, a majority of Kenyans believe that even if Mudavadi was to contest for the presidency, he will not be the president. And largely, if you look at his support base, that's where also Raila Odinga draws his support base from, the Mulembe Nation. So there is a very strong feeling that if Musalia contests for the presidency, he will just be dividing these votes, the Mulembe votes, that Raila could have just galvanized into one basket. So most likely, Mudavadi will fail, or the residents of Western or the Mulembe Nation might decide not to vote for Musalia because they feel, or rather they will feel at that time, that is spoiling chances for Raila Odinga. Because between Raila and Musalia, Raila seems to have a realistic chance of winning the presidency compared to Musalia Mudavadi. Secondly, already a big population of the Mulembe Nation already identifies with Raila Odinga. So if Musalia decides to contest against Raila Odinga, he will definitely be going against the grain. Something similar to what we witnessed in 2013. In 2013, Musalia made the same blunder or mistake, ran against Raila Odinga, and actually he suffered a humiliating defeat even in his own Vihiga County. So 2022, rather next year, it will not be any different. It will not be any different. If Musalia runs against Raila, he will definitely be going against the grain because a majority, or if not a good portion, of the Mulembe Nation already identifies with Raila Amolo Odinga. So he will be going against the grain. And then thirdly, ladies and gentlemen, you know, the mere fact that Uhuru Kenyatta endorses or supports Raila Amolo Odinga, that alone has the potential of creating a euphoria. Because all along, Raila supporters, they believe Raila has been winning, but his win is always being stolen by the system or the deep state. So assuming the president endorses Raila or supports Raila today, that will excite Raila's support base. And as Raila's support base gets excited, there is likely to be a wave or a euphoria. And that euphoria will cut across the country, and Mulembe Nation, or rather Western, will not be an exception. So assuming Musalia runs on his own, then we have Uhuru Kenyatta and these others teaming to support Raila. That alone will create a euphoria. And that euphoria will also sweep even Western Kenya. So Musalia Mudavadi will just be swept as a result of that euphoria that will emanate from Uhuru supporting Raila Odinga. Yes. And then fourthly, ladies and gentlemen, yes, his candidature will be seen not to be strong enough to win the presidency. You know, Musalia Mudavadi has contested for the presidency before. And in 2022, even if he was to contest again for the presidency, Kenyans already believe that he's not likely to win that presidency or that election. So if he contests against Raila next year, he will be seen as a weak candidate. He will be seen as a weak candidate, and that has the potential of also isolating him from even the Mulembe basket, or rather from the Mulembe vote. Because voters always want to identify with the winning side. No voter will want to cast his vote to the side he knows is going to lose. So in this case, ladies and gentlemen, Musalia Mudavadi will be abandoned by the Mulembe nation simply because they will view him as somebody who is not strong enough to win the presidency. And the Mulembe in this case will most likely identify with a stronger candidate, let's say Raila Molo Odinga, who has a realistic chance of winning the presidency. So as a result of that, Musalia will also find himself isolated, even by the Mulembe nation. Yes. And then fifthly, ladies and gentlemen, Musalia Mudavadi lacks strong and strategic foot soldiers who can do his bidding in Western. He is relying on people or leaders considered as moles and spies. Yes. Look at the people surrounding Musalia Mudavadi. Look at his closest allies who are very active campaigning for him. Look at them. Look at Ayub Savula. Look at Malala, Kakamega Senator. Look at these people. Malala, Cleophas Malala, is believed, strongly believed, to be a William Ruto spy in Musalia's camp. That's a wide rumor. It's widely believed that way. Look at Ayub Savula. Ayub Savula, on the other side, comes out as somebody who's rudderless. He has no plan. He has no strategy. So the mere fact that Musalia Mudavadi, the people who seems to sell his agenda, are people who are already deemed to be moles and spies. And sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, Rashid Echesa actually shocked Kenyans when he made it clear to the whole nation that he was the person who took Malala to William Ruto. After which William Ruto helped Malala build his home in the village. So technically, even from that alone, you can see some sense that maybe Malala is a William Ruto spy, or maybe he might be sympathetic to William Ruto as a result of that. Look at Ayub Savule again. Yes. So the mere fact that those are the people who are championing or rather campaigning for Musalia Mudavadi, they make Kenyans a little bit confused. Because these people who are seriously campaigning for Mudavadi are believed to be William Ruto spies and allies. So that alone just convinces Kenyans that Musalia Mudavadi is not actually serious about winning the presidency, but maybe he's bidding on behalf of somebody, in this case, William Ruto. That's also a possibility or a reason I strongly believe will deny Musalia Mudavadi the Mulembe vote. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, I know there might be other reasons, but I strongly believe that these 5 reasons are the main reasons why most likely Raila Odinga will beat Musalia again in Western. Raila beat him in 2013, and most likely again next year, 2022, Raila might also beat Musalia Mudavadi. So if in case you've just bumped on this YouTube channel, just as I did indicate when we were starting, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Give it a like. Thank you. God bless you. Those who are watching us outside Kenya, for the very, very first time, if you are watching us outside Kenya for the very, very first time, drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. Drop a comment, please. And to our esteemed fans and subscribers, I'm very, very much humbled with the kind of support you are giving me. By constantly giving our videos likes, constantly dropping your comments. And I'm very, very much grateful because of that. And largely that's why YouTube recommends some of these our videos to a wider audience. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana.